Good afternoon, everyone. This is Nate G. It is December 5th, Thursday, and we're going to do a little trade plan here on Disney. Things have been setting up nicely in a lot of names and a lot of great TPS style squeezes. Things that have hit are things like Cava today, Take Two. What else do we had? So we had some coin, and so now we're going to set up a beautiful trade here on Disney, courtesy of Nola Ryan. Brought this into the room, and setting up a trade plan. We're going to start marking this thing up. So I'm going to start here with a value area low at 115.42. And you see there's quite a bit. This is also an earnings winner, right? So we popped up after earnings, but I want to control my risk here. And so you can see this level is kind of a breakout level from earnings. You see we popped up, we came and made a high on, what would that be, day two, and then we pulled back, and then we've kind of broken that, and we've stayed above it. So that's why that's going to end up being my value area low. And then I'm going to come up, and there's not really a clear value area high other than the actual high here. So I'm going to just put another line here. As you can see, we have a value area high level kind of right there. Even though we have some wicks through it, the bodies of the candles are really kind of holding that area. So I'm going to just move that up slightly. And then we don't really have a clear point of control. We've got a chunk of VP down here, but I'm going to put this a little lower at about 116.25. We are above that, but I still think we're in a good buy zone. We have some decent range here. I am going to mark this high as a potential target number one. And then I'm going to draw a 1272 extension. 1272 extension to there on that little pullback. And I'm actually going to mark that at 120 because I like the nice round number instead of the 119.50-ish that came in there. So my main target is the 120. I'll probably take some off as it breaks the high. So if I come in here and I measure from right now, if we were to purchase, I measure my risk and I measure my reward with this handy little risk reward tool. And I see that we're about a 1 to 2.5 risk reward. Anything above a 1 to 2, I'm happy with. I'm risking $1.28 on the underlying stock to make $3.30. I was looking at maybe going out to next week on the options that are, well, the 117s are trading for $1.25, give or take, per contract. And but on a 78-minute chart, I'd like a little bit more time. And the 117s for December 20th are not that much more expensive. They're about $1.55. No, $1.59, and they have a really tight spread. So I'm going to pick up the 117s for December 20th. I'll put that here on the chart. December 20th, 117 calls. I will stop if we pull down into below this 117.44. It has to be a close of the candle on the 78-minute chart. So I'm not going to get caught in like a little wick like this stop out. It would have to be a full body candle close for me for a stop out. Unless this thing in 178-minute candle does this, I will probably not wait. and I will probably stop out before that. Let's say the thing just flushes. So that's the trade. I will take off. I'll be taking multiple contracts. So my plan will be to take off probably half or more than half and move up into that high, and then leave a trailer on for the 120. So, and if that was only two contracts, I'd be taking one off here and leaving one off for here, right? But if that's 10 contracts, then I will probably take 7 off here and 3 off here, or something along those lines. Okay, that's the trade in Disney, and let me know if you have any questions.